Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakak, Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, and Shalom to the sincere Akim out there teaching the truth and sincerity. Shalom. I wanted to start a video about, I found this article saying that the Dow just dropped 950 points, because of the coronavirus. And, the Most High, he's showing these are signs. These are straight up signs. And the Dow is already low as it is. And the more it drops, the closer the end is. And the Most High, he's making this coronavirus, spread even more. And personally, I think it's out of Edom's control now, because it was Edom that made this coronavirus. This is a very long article, but I'm gonna read like a little bit of it. I'm gonna jump around. I'm gonna jump around on it. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's very annoying. Well, let me just... It says, stocks plunge on Thursday, erasing most of the steep gain in the previous session, as markets remain highly volatile in the face of a fast-spreading coronavirus. And I'm going to jump down here. It says, fears about the coronavirus disrupting the global economy continue to grip Wall Street as countries around the world extended quarantines and travel restrictions. And a lot of the money comes from people traveling from airport to airport. California declared a state of emergency after coronavirus-related 53 confirmed cases in the state. The number of infections in New York has doubled overnight to 22. I just saw an article not too long ago from New York Times saying that just 2 people died overall in New York. But this one's saying that 22 died overnight. As the state, they didn't report this. As the state ramps up its testing. Let me see. The majority of this is just growing concern about the fallout from the virus because it's spreading, said Thomas Essay. Well, yeah. The more this coronavirus spreads, the more the dollar's going to drop. The closer the cashless society is, it grows closer and closer. Once that hits, that's a big prophecy that came across, and it won't be that long for all the other prophecies to go down, like happen. When the cashless society happens, when the RFID gets pushed, that mark of the beast, the Most High super close. The Most High super close. Let's see. Let's get second Ezra. This is second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that is the very same time when the highest shall begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be earthquakes and uproars, select here. Therefore, when thou shalt seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So kind, yeah. Let's see. Let me just start at 9. This is Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 9. In the same day will I punish those that leap on the threshold, which fill their master's house with violence and deceit. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. And that's talking about, let me continue. How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for the merchant people are cut down, and all that bear silver are cut off. So that basically means that the economy that the very money that they sought after, it became worthless. So give me a second. Okay. Oh, I'm back now. What was I? I'm gonna continue down here. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 13. Therefore their goods shall become a booty, means a treasure. In their houses a desolation. And they shall also build houses, but not inhabit them, and shall plant vineyards, and not drink of the wine thereof. Oh man. But yeah, if we keep going down, it gets even more. Let me jump to the bottom. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the days of Yahweh, in Yahweh's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured in the fire of his jealousy, and even a speedy riddance of all of them that dwell in the land. So you know, the Most High, he oh man, that coronavirus is spreading like crazy. Let me get Matthew 24. Let's just jump down here to 7. Matthew 24 verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these are the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning of sorrows. All right, that pestilence is going to spread. The Most High is going to spread that coronavirus beyond Edom's control, and not just that. You know, there's going to be other pestilences, and in the midst of the pestilence, you got, you know, they're not even really talking about it now. The locusts that's happening over there over there in Africa, in Ham's land, that's gonna spread across. It's gonna spread across. It's gonna cause famine on for the plants. You know, it's gonna be constantly eaten, and you know, all these are just the beginning of sorrows. The pestilence is gonna cause famine as well. And you know, all the curses that were on Egypt is going to go on here. And there's earthquakes. They're not really talking about it now. The earthquakes over there in where Ephraim is, and Puerto Rico, and various other lands. You know, that's also going to cause. All of these are going to. It's like a domino effect. All of these are a domino effect. All of this is going to happen in diverse places. All of this is going to happen in diverse places. All right? And all of this is just the beginning of sorrows, because in the midst of all of this, the dollar's gonna crash. You know, people like they didn't have food before. Now they just can't get food anymore. You know, or they can't even send their loved ones to the hospital because now it's a cashless society. Now you need the RFID chip, and people are gonna be willing to take the RFID chip in that day because it's gonna be so. Why is there always an ambulance or a police car that always comes across and you're making a video or you're doing camp? It's like annoying. You know, it's spiritual Satan, man. Seriously. Well, yeah, people are going to be willing in that day to take the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, because there's going to be so much sorrows. They're going to be blinded at trying to make those sorrows go away. You know. What was that? You know, the most I say that's going to test the world. The world of Israel. Well, yeah. And with that, I hope this was edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakak Kodash, and Shalom.